Hello, image design students. This is Mrs. Brown, and in this video, I will be showing and explaining to you how to complete your Unit 4 graded assignment. Now, first things first, in order to complete your Unit 4 graded assignment, you must have GIMP downloaded and installed on your computer, as well as the course resources. If you have not done that, please go to the class content and open the Help Assignment Help Videos unit. Here, use the video in the Download GIMP and Course Resources section. This video will walk you through getting GIMP downloaded as well as the course resources. Once you have that and you have completed the Unit 3 graded assignment, you're ready to work on the Unit 4 graded assignment. Now let's go to the Unit 4 graded assignment and just take a look at what you see. So in Unit 4, if we open up the 4.03 graded assignment, this is what you see right here. There's not a quiz, it doesn't really tell you what to do, it just tells you to save something, complete another portion, and submit. There are the digital materials. Let's take a look at this, and the grading rubric, which will show you exactly what I'm looking for. So let's take a look at the digital materials first. This is a checklist. This digital material document is really a checklist of what you need to have completed and what you submit. So make sure the image you created in Unit 4 meets the criteria in the grading rubric. So I'll explain what the image in Unit 4 means. And then you're going to do a second image using the Unit 4 instructions to create a second image. And it tells you what to do here, as well as what to save it as. Then it tells you to check with the grading rubric and then zip and submit. At the bottom, you'll always see a list of the images I need you to submit. So let's do this together and take a look at what it all looks like. The grading rubric is exactly how you will be graded. So if you ever want to know how you'll be graded, please take a look at that grading rubric. So let's go back into the course. So often students come here and they say, Mrs. Brown, there's nothing here. I don't know what to do. My friends, in this class, you will be completing half of your assignment in the reading lessons. Okay, so in section 4.01, if you click where it says Learn, Crop an Image, you will complete 3 pages of reading, and you should have done that on your own. And when you come to page 4, there will be a section that says Getting Started. Navigate to Unit 4 of your course resource files, look through the images, and open an image you want to work with. It then tells you to save your work as colorizedphoto.xcf. So what does this mean? This means that we're going to open up GIMP. We get started on our assignments using GIMP every single time in this class. All assignments will be done using GIMP. We'll then click File Open, and you will go to your image design folder wherever you have it on your computer. Mine is in my documents. Yours could be on your desktop or on the C drive. If you go to your image design folder, open up your course resource files, go to Unit 4, we're working on the Unit 4 graded project, and you have 5 different images to choose from. You can choose any of them. It doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm going to go ahead and open up the dog, and I'm ready to begin my project. First, I'm going to save this image. I don't want to save over my image 4. Remember, it told us to save as colorized photo. So back in GIMP, I will click File Save As. Whoops, that does not say colorized photo. .xcf. It's super important to save your work as you go in GIMP. If something crashed, I would hate for you to lose what you have already completed. So saving your work from the start and as you go is the best practice. Now, after you open an image, you will need to scale your image, which we learned about in the first units in the course. So we'll click Image, Scale Image, and in the X resolution, we're simply going to type 72. And notice if I hit Enter, my Y resolution automatically changes, and I hit Scale, and we are scaled. We have optimized our image. All right, so let's take a look at the reading lessons. Whoops, page 5. I didn't mean to click out there. So we began on page 4. We opened GIMP. It's not liking me here. Try that one more time. Okay, so we finished page 4. Now page 5, we learn about the crop tool. So in unit 4, you're going to learn how to crop an image, and you're going to learn how to colorize an image. Page 6 gives you steps to crop your image in GIMP. There are written directions, and then over here there is a video, and if you open this video, it is literally a demonstration of a woman completing what you need to complete for your assignment.
In the toolbox, click the crop.
Okay, now we won't watch that whole video, but you can definitely and should definitely go back to see how to do that. So now we're going to follow these steps here in GIMP. Okay, so in the toolbox, we're going to click the crop tool. Now remember, over here is your toolbox, and if you hover over a tool, it will tell you the name. So find your crop tool. Now, cropping, if you think about it as a pair of scissors, it's like you're literally cutting the picture to remove the parts of the image that you don't want. There isn't one exact way that you should do this. This is up to you. What do you want to crop out? What do you want to show in the picture? So I'm going to click and drag with my mouse around the part of the image I want to keep. Now in the corners, you'll see that there are box handles where you can adjust the cropped portion. So when you have it how you want it, you'll simply click inside the box and it will remove everything outside of the cropped box. Okay? Now if you cropped it and you're like, I hate that, no worries, you can do it again. Just click Edit, Undo Crop Image, and you could redo the crop how you liked it. Now I liked my crop, so I'm going to leave it as is. All right, so that is all you would have completed in section 4.01. So if you keep going through 4.01, it tells you to check your work, and you're done. Now you're ready to move on to section 4.02. Don't forget, you always want to go through every single portion of the reading. In Unit 4, there's section 4.01 and 4.02. In 4.02, we learn how to colorize an image. There is some reading that you can do on your own. And then on page 3, you continue working with your image following these written steps. And once again, there is a video here demonstrating how to use the tools. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to desaturate the image. So following the steps on page 2, we jumped ahead of ourselves there. Page 2, you are going to follow the written steps here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click the Colors menu in GIMP. Up here is your menu bar, so click the Colors menu, and then click Desaturate. You can click on Lightness. I'm going to move this over so you can see. Click on Luminosity, and notice how the black and white shades change. If I click on Average, you'll notice how they've changed yet again. Decide what you like best. I like Average. and I'm going to click OK. There's no one right way. You decide what you like best. Now our image is desaturated. We will now move on to page 4 in section 4.02. Okay. And we're going to complete these written steps. Once again, there is your demonstration video right here. So then next, to colorize, we're going to click Colors, Colorize, and you're going to use the hue, saturation, and lightness sliders to colorize your image how you want it. Now there's not one right way how to do this. Once again, this is all up to your eye and how you like the image colorized. The one thing we don't want is to not be able to tell what the image is. So all the way to the left it would be black, and all the way to the right would be white. So you want to achieve a balance here. So move these hue, saturation, and lightness sliders until you have created, colorize the image how you like it, and then click OK. And then you are finished. You have finished your first image for your Unit 4 graded assignment. So we're going to go ahead and click File Save to save our work. And in section 4.02, just tells you to check your work, and you're done. Which brings us to the Unit 4 graded assignment right here. So I'm going to pull up this document again, the digital materials that we saw right here, the graded assignment crop and image, and let's take a look. So make sure the image you created in Unit 4 meets the criteria in the Unit 4 grading rubric. So the image we created in Unit 4 is this image right here. Okay, so if you follow the steps, you have done everything you need to do for this image. Now it says to use the Unit 4 instructions to crop, desaturate, and colorize another image. So 2 images we're going to create from Unit 4. And we're going to save this file as crop and colorize a photo. So we're going to do that right now. So in GIMP, we're going to click File, Open, and I'll walk you through it quickly. If you need to pause this, if you're working on it on your own, please do. So choose another image. This time I'm going to work with a bunny. I'm going to save it, just like our document told us to, as crop and colorize a photo. Save it in your Unit 4 folder. And the first thing I'm going to do is click Image, Scale Image, optimize this image, click 72 in the X resolution, and scale. Next, we cropped the image. Then we desaturated the image. And then we colorized the image. Once you have it how you like it, go ahead and click OK and save your work. You are now done with both of the images that you need for your Unit 4 graded assignment. Now, you can go ahead and, the next thing we need to do is so let's open up this document. It tells us that we are going to submit JPEGs and XCF. So when you saved your image here, you saved it as an XCF, which is a GIMP file. You can only open that in GIMP. So to be able to share and use your images, you'll need to export the images, which you learned about in Unit 3, all about saving. So we're going to click File, Export As, and under Select File Type by Extension, we're going to go ahead and scroll down until we see JPEG, and then we'll click Export. Go ahead and click export again, and that saves your image as a JPEG. We'll do that to our first image, so file, export, image. If you need to find the file extension again, you come down here, JPEG, export, and you're done. Now the next, you can exit out of GIMP now, we won't need that again. In your document, it now tells you to zip and submit your Unit 4 folder in image design. So let's go ahead and take a look at that there. If we open up your image design folder and go to your course resource files, and if we go to Unit 4, you will see you have your colorized photo. I'm going to hover over it so you can see the file extension. It's not liking me. Let's do it here. This is my JPEG of my bunny that I cropped. And here is my GIMP file. You can tell it's a GIMP file. It has the little GIMP image here. Here's my colorized GIMP photo. And then here finally shows my colorized JPEG. So these 4 files are what I'm looking for your project. I need a GIMP version and a JPEG version of 2 separate images, which equals 4 files. So once you have that, you'll simply select your Unit 4 folder one time, right-click, send to compressed zipped folder, and what this does is it puts everything in one folder so that all you have to do is put this folder in the Dropbox. Sometimes these GIMP files can get pretty large, and so it will take a long time for you to submit them to the Dropbox. So if you zip them, they come over really fast. So now, whoops, I want to go back. Here, if we click on the graded assignment again, you will come down here to upload. And you then can navigate to the folder, or you can simply just drag it over. Whoops. Cancel, cancel. My mouse is clicking things I don't want it to today. We just want that Unit 4 folder over here. When it's to 100% loaded, you will simply click Submit. Now, I'm not going to click Submit because I don't want to grade my own work, but you please click Submit, and you are done with the Unit 4 graded assignment. If you have any questions, please reach out, schedule a one-on-one, and I'd be happy to help you.